leftover minced beef in a gravy. We're going to transform it with sweet ancho, onions, chili powder, garlic and bay leaves, and a little bit of beef stock. Beef in the pan, 1 teaspoon of sweet ancho, sprinkling onion powder, quarter teaspoon of chili powder, garlic granules, sprinkling, don't want too garlicky, that's enough. And then the beef stock, just enough to loosen it up a little bit. Let that simmer. We'll turn it on, we'll let it simmer for around about half an hour. Don't forget the bay leaves. I've just stirred it and tasted it. I think I want a little bit more chili powder, so I'm going to add another quarter teaspoon of chili powder. For the toppings, we've got some onion, which I'm going to thinly slice. Lettuce, I think. That's nice. For the cheese, we've got some red Leicester. For the cheese, we've got red Leicester and a mature cheddar. I'm just going to grate that up. That's the onions thinly sliced. I'm going to put them in this bowl of cold water. Just here. Set them in the bowl. I'm just going to pop a sieve just on top of them, just to keep them underneath, and I'll weight that down with another little bowl. Yeah. And that'll just help take away some of the acidity out of the onion. I've rinsed the lettuce off and patted it dry with some kitchen towel. I'm just going to slice that up thinly as well. There's the cheese grated. That's the beef, reducing down well. For the tortillas, we'll have 100 grams of flour, quarter teaspoon of baking powder, quarter teaspoon of sugar, quarter teaspoon of salt, 50 grams of warm water with 15 grams of oil and a sprinkling of yeast. I've added the liquid to the dry. I'm just going to combine them together and knead it in the bowl for 5 minutes. I've just brought the dough together and now I'll knead it. We'll just check on the beef again. It's virtually there. A little drier, and then we'll turn that off and put it one side. That's literally 5 minutes of kneading. Always do it in a bowl if it's a small batch like that, rather than getting the mixer out. Also, if Amanda doesn't like us kneading dough on the bench. That's the dough covered over. I'm going to let it relax for about 30 minutes. Maybe play some music to it, you know, tell it I love it, that type of thing. That's exactly where we want the mince to be. All these little good bits on the side there, the brown and what have you. Get that scraped off, it's all flavour. To a taste. Delicious. It's got some mayonnaise, some Frank's roasted jalapenos, and some chopped chilies. Mixed together. Fire! Apply another piece of greased paper to the top. I'm going to push it down with a plate so it should get round and be around about that shape. There it is. It's around about the thickness we want for the taco. I'll just do the other one and then we're going to fry them in a dry pan. I'll put it in the pan with the paper on just to let it get a little bit heat so it doesn't shrink back down again. And then I'll remove the paper and do the other side. Just looking for a little bit of colour on the bread and then flip it over. Got the colour we're looking for. I've taken it off the heat and just let the heat that's in the pan cook the bread through the rest of the way. So give them that little bit shape. I've just rested it over the top of a glass, as you can see. It's got that classic shape to it. Down assembly of the bread and the meat. A little bit of onion, a little bit of cheese, and the lettuce, and chili mayo. Jalapeno and chili mayo actually. Leftover minced beef tacos. Nice.